everyone, I'm Maneki. Welcome to Maneki Family Flies. Today I'm inviting you to join me on Space Adventure Star Citizen.
Wait, hold on, what is Star Citizen anyway?
Maybe we should have started with that.
Luck is here, time is now, life is bright, you make nothing much, nothing so what you
Well, I guess it's a great topic to kick off our new Captain's Lounge video format.
Yep, welcome to Captain's Lounge, where Dad and I sit down and talk about all Star Citizen stuff.
And we're going to kick things off by answering the most obvious question that we really should have answered way earlier.
Star Citizen is a game where you can explore space. It's a game where you play with imagination and creativity. You can play Star Citizen in your own way.
I think they call those sandbox games, but really it's more than that. Star Citizen is this really ambitious space simulation project combining elements of first-person shooters, flight sims, survival, and exploration games into one big sci-fi life sim. It's like if you took Wing Commander Privateer or Freelancer, except with combined arms and way more freedom, and turned it into an MMO.
What's a privateer?
Oh, that's decades before your time. So, as an MMO, you will meet new people and can join up to build epic fleets. Or you could just grab some cargo and take a nice, quiet flight over some planet alone. Really, it's up to you.
Yeah, it can be really exciting or really relaxing. I guess it depends on what you like to do. You can race ships, or hover bikes, or trucks. Or hunt pirates and steal their gear. Or you can hunt Copians and collect their horns. And only horns.
Kopian Katsu, when?
Soon, Dad, soon.
Right, and that reminds me, it's a playable alpha. And as an alpha, it's still growing, so there's always something new to do.
Dad likes to find broken ships, take all the working stuff, then shrinks the broken ship into itty-bitty boxes and sell it all. I don't get what's so fun about that.
It's a valid playstyle, and sometimes you can find cool stuff, like a box full of gold bigger than some ships are.
You gave that one away because you couldn't fit it in your ship.
Sure, but I also made a friend. Lately, though, I've been hauling cargo, so naturally I'm flying a bigger ship. What have you been up to lately?
Shooting Copians.
She's holding a grudge.
Well, I know it's a game where you're supposed to fly spaceships, but I also made a Pico sanctuary in my hangar. I've been building a little cargo fort for them too.
Space Minecraft. See, there's no real right way to play, so it's a valid playstyle.
Totally valid.
Totally.
Well, I would say shopping, but I'm a mature adult now.
Right. So, what else?
You can fly really cool spaceships, just like the FAC Lightning, best ship. It flies really fast and has got a lot of guns. Or the Fury mini ships. They're really small and cute and zippy, and fun to fly. And they can fit in the Mercury Star Runner if you're really careful. Oh yeah, the Mercury Star Runner. It's really pretty.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, it's still pretty fast for a cargo ship, but not like it used to be. CIG nerfed it way too hard. And the weapons? Weak. Unless you have gunners. Maybe that's why other adults have their kids man the turrets? Dad, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. But yeah, we want the MSR to be cool again. Anyways, we're off topic.
What's the topic?
What do you like about Star Citizen? You mentioned the freedom, and I know you're a spaceship nut. But what else do you like about the game? Like in one word, Star Citizen is...
Beautiful.
Beautiful?
Yeah, beautiful. Like you're flying through the air at the horizon and all the clouds are so fluffy. And then when the sun sets and the whole sky's like on fire, or you're walking around these floating islands with sakura trees and space whale statues. And it all feels so real.
Yeah. Sometimes it's easy to forget. This is one good-looking game.
Huh?
So is there anything that you don't like about Star Citizen?
Bugs.
Well, to be fair, it is an alpha, Star Citizen is an active, in-development development project started in 2012. It's actually in a pretty good state, but alpha is alpha. It's still incomplete. You're likely to run into bugs, or off the map entirely. Things in this game will break. But when they do, it's fine. Frustrating sometimes, but just file a report so CIG can fix it at some point.
More reports?
Okay, don't if it's that much of a pain, but you'll miss out on all the free ships you might get as rewards for playtesting.
You ever got one?
No,
Why not?
I don't file a lot of reports.
But you want me to file reports?
Well,
Maneki's bug report. There were a few times I got in the shadow of the horizon and I sat down. And weird things happened. Like once I just died, once I got stuck in the floor of the shadow, once I fell through the floor, it was a long way down. I'm scared to stay on the shadows now.
the joys of public transportation.
Then there's one time I went on the train at New Babbage and sat on the chair, and it made me fall through the whole planet.
Oh, I remember that. I got on an elevator and fell right through the floor into the subway tunnel where I started freezing until your train ran me over. Good times.
What?
So in answer to the question, is it a scam? Well, obviously not, and that's fact, not opinion. If you see a video with a thumbnail suggesting it might be, that's probably clickbait or a hater.
Dad! Our thumbnail asks if it's a scam.
Oh,
So why did people call it a scam?
delayed gratification and a lot of money. I mean, think about it. The project started off with a Kickstarter in 2012. This whole project is actually older than you are. Back then, it was like Chris Roberts and like 7 of his friends creating their own independent game studio. And they were asking for a couple of million just so they could make the best darn space sim ever, a game that the big studios at the time just refused to make. They didn't think people wanted it. Thing is, I guess a lot of people really wanted it because they blew away the initial Kickstarter goal, raising over $6 million within a month. Fast forward 12 years and $700 million later, by the way, that's a 2024 figure, Cloud Imperium Games has offices all over the world, and to hear some people tell it, there's still no game.
But there is a game.
That's right, it's buggy and incomplete. Heck, a lot of the features they have planned for it aren't even in yet. But there is a game, and it is playable. And it is amazing, even if it took them 12 long years to get to this point. This is not the kind of game you can pop out in a week. So here's the thing. You've seen condos go up lately, right?
Yeah.
Some developer would buy a plot of land, boards would go up, then for years, nothing. You'd hear jackhammers and heavy machinery, might see a dust cloud or two, but it'd be years and no building. Then all of a sudden you see cranes, then frames, concrete, glass. In a couple of months, bam, you're looking at a skyscraper that just popped into existence. And all those years where you couldn't see anything, turns out they were laying the groundwork all along. Game dev can be just like that, especially big projects like this one.
You talked like you tried it.
Haven't given up either. Just took a really long hiatus while I wait for the tech to get easier to work with. But since I made the attempt, I can confidently say, it ain't easy. There are game engine limitations which require all sorts of workarounds, and that's just on the programming side. Big industry studios can't even pop out big games that quickly. Just look at Starfield.
You mean we could have gotten rich?
Nah, I'm a novice. I didn't crowdfund. I worked a full-time job. I worked on my project alone. Oh, and I'm not Chris Roberts, designer, writer, producer, programmer, artist, living legend. He kicked off the Wing Commander series back in 1990 and was heavily involved in the production of most, if not all of the titles under that IP. Then there was Starlancer, Freelancer, Conquest, Frontier Wars, and those are just the space sim titles. Let's just say, bro got legitimacy. So a scam? Now? After all that? Nah. Creator's gonna create, hater's gonna hate. And there you have it, Star Citizen in a nutshell. If you have any questions or just want to weigh in, we'd love to hear from you in the comment section below. And if you're not playing yet, maybe now's the time to make that leap.
You can get bonuses for signing up if you use the referral codes in the description below.
Full disclosure, so do we. Also, make sure you have a beefy computer.
And if you're already a player or a fan of Star Citizen and have stories to tell, please leave a comment. Here at Maneki Family, we believe good stories are meant to be shared. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Fly safe, have fun, and we'll see you next time.
What's the guy doing?
Ignore him.
A big thank you to all of you who like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Your support keeps us going and helps our family grow up big and strong. If you have some time, I'd love to share my story with you. Please check out my Space Adventure Diary. Or if you don't, try my 60-second ship reviews. If you want to see more, please subscribe and be the first to know when we do something new. If you're looking for more ways to support us, just check out the link below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time!